The information I provide in this video can be fact-checked by reading the Fair Credit Reporting Act. For more information on consumer credit protections, please visit ftc.gov. If you find my information useful, make sure you subscribe to my videos. This will make sure that you see all of my amazingly curated credit-related content. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Markia. I'm also known as the Money Plug. I am a board-certified credit repair specialist and credit score consultant. I consider myself a credit literacy coach. I put out as much content as I can to kind of give you guys all the tools you need to make better decisions regarding your credit, whether it's to fix it, build it, whatever the case may be. A week or so ago, I did this video. I only did it live, I didn't record it anywhere, which I'm kind of punching myself in the face about it because I should have, but I didn't record the content. I just kind of put the information out there. And this is probably one of my most requested, oh my God, can you do this again? So I really wanted to do it again so that I could record it for you too. First things first, how do you identify a derogatory account period, right? So how do you identify a derogatory student loan? Derogatory accounts don't necessarily mean that the entirety of the account is derogatory. Anything, it could be something as small as one missed payment can make an account considered derogatory. And this is why I always tell you guys to be extremely careful when it comes time to decide what stays and what goes on your credit report, right? Because by making this decision, you could actually make your credit profile and your score worse than what it already is. For example, if your student loans are the oldest account that you have on your credit report, and let's say you just don't have that many credit cards, don't have that many accounts, period, removing your student loans from your credit report will do more harm than good because you're going to lose the age, the on-time payments you did make, if any, and things like that, all because you're in a rush to remove those 1, 2, or maybe 3 derogatory items that flag that account in a sense. So just kind of keep things like that in mind when you're making a decision on whether or not you need to dispute the student loan. It's okay to have 1 or 2 derogatory items on your credit report. Your credit report doesn't have to be clean in order for it to be considered a good report. Real people make mistakes, so lenders understand mistakes. What they don't understand is consistently making the wrong decision. So 1 or 2, little problems is not a big deal to a lender, but when it becomes a habit and when it's something that's just happening consistently, that's when they hold it against you. Now, let's talk about. Before I get into breaking down student loans, I really want to let you guys know that if you ever have any questions regarding student loans, don't come ask me. There are websites out there that can give you guys the most up-to-date and accurate information regarding student loans, both private and federal. This has given me success with federal student loans. I have not tried this with private student loans, so I can't say whether or not it will or won't work for you. But remember, when it comes to this, I guess I need to look at the camera because it's important. Listen. When it comes to disputing, there is a 50-50 chance it will go your way, meaning you can get the deletion or not get the deletion. There's no guaranteed fix when it comes to fixing credit, simply because I can't make guarantees. I'm bound by the Credit Repair Organizations Act, or CROA, which is a section of the FCRA, or the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And unfortunately, I can't make you guarantees. These aren't decisions for me to make as far as will things come off or not come off of your credit report. It's for the creditors to decide. So I can give you all the information that you want, but at the end of the day, it is out of my hands as far as what will happen for you. And results may vary. One of the steps when it comes to removing it, the account that you are disputing has to be closed. So because the account that you are disputing has to be closed, for some of you who still have open, actively reporting student loans, that would mean you have to consolidate or refinance your student loans. This website has more than enough information for you guys to make that decision, but it is unfortunately something that's gotta happen if you want to dispute the student loans. And how it works is when you consolidate or refinance, it pretty much starts a new history with your student loans. The old history is what we're going to remove. So if you have a balance with your student loans and you're not willing to pay, this is not the video for you. I am not the specialist for you. I can't get you out of that. But what I can do is kind of get you on the path to make the right decision. So now from this point forward, you'll make the on-time payments with your student loans. And as far as the history, I'm going to help you try to get rid of it. This only works with a closed student loan for sure. I've tried it with an open student loan, and because it's open and you're still actively supposed to be paying on it, of course they have this on file. However, when your student loan is closed, a lot of time they're just like, kind of throw the information anywhere or just misplace it. But it's not really pressing because you no longer owe the money since you either consolidated, refinanced, or paid off your student loans. So if your student loan is closed, meaning you do not have an available balance for this particular student loan, so you want to make sure that your new student loan is actively reporting before you do this, you're going to do something very similar to the debt validation process that we follow with collections. When we do the debt validation process with collection accounts, we typically reach out to the debt collection company and we say, hey, I need all the proof that you have proving not only that a debt is owed, but that I'm the person who owes this debt. Now, this is the same process you're going to follow with your student loans. You're going to write a letter to the original creditor of your student loans, and you're going to say the following: to whom it may concern. Upon closer inspection of my credit report, I noticed that you are reporting that I had a student loan account with this company. Please provide me the promissory note with my signature on it, showing that I am the one who agreed to pay this debt. If you cannot produce the promissory note, please know that this means that this is an unvalidated debt and must be removed from my credit report immediately. Very respectfully, and then your last name. Boom. Literally that simple. Literally that simple. Now, again, just like I stated in the beginning, this is a 50-50 chance of working. It's like this with literally any dispute. You win the dispute or you don't. Now, if the student loan doesn't come off, then what, right? I always get that question. Well, it didn't work, and I'm cussing them out, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I don't know what to do. Listen. You do not need a pristinely clean credit report to have what's considered good credit. Like I said earlier, lenders understand mistakes. What they don't understand is consistent behaviors that show that you are not worthy of whatever account it is you're trying to apply for. So one or two things like your student loan accounts, having a couple late payments, that can drag your score down, especially if you have a thin credit profile, but it's all about how you build on top of it. So consistently paying your bills on time, consistently reporting low credit card utilization, opening new accounts consistently, that's also a key thing, and allowing credit cards to age, so not closing your cards out every 2 seconds. That is very important when it comes to how do you build in case your student loans don't come off. Now, I understand a lot of y'all want to buy houses next year, you guys want nice cars, you guys want nice things, but what you have to understand is that you didn't mess your credit up overnight. That's just the honest of it. You did not mess your credit up overnight, so a solution isn't going to be available that's going to fix it overnight. You have to be willing to put the work in if you're really going to do this the right way. That's it. That's all I got. If you found this information useful, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel.